tracks today.
Yeah. I need them bands, run it up fast, stuffing them shits in the safe. Got me a spot out the way, nigga just tryna be safe. Leaving the house with the glizzy, nigga.
But let's get to the sports talk.
Don't lie. I mean, please. Let me tell y'all something right now. Jason, first of all, the blasphemy that this man just said. Him and Damian Wood.
I ain't lie. I can't sit there and watch. I gotta get mine out first. The only way the Cowboys take a new step if they fire Jason Garrett. I feel like he holding Prescott and Ezekiel from taking that next step to go far in the playoffs. I feel like he's not a good coach. For real, I just feel like he only reason he got that job because he'll probably take less from Jerry Jones, and I feel like he the yes man for him. And then that's why he's still there, because he haven't proved nothing to me for real to keep that job. He there because he do everything Jerry Jones want him to do, and I feel like he holding the team back the way he coach, and I feel like he's just not a good coach. It is like you need a new face in there, a new head man in charge to call the plays, because he holding them back for everything. It's like they get in the playoffs. Yeah, they won like one playoff game, and that's about it. Like he just holding them for taking a step.
The two D's, okay? The two D's. No wonder they picked the damn Dallas Cowboys. Okay, here's the deal, y'all. Here's the deal. They picked the Dallas Cowboys to come out of the NFC and making me laugh. All right, so when that doesn't happen, because you know what y'all did, right? Y'all set Jason Garrett up, and especially for you because you love the man. Let me tell you something. You set him up because here's the problem. Jerry Jones, my buddy Jerry Jones. He's watching, and he heard what you just said. He heard what Damian Wood said, and he's gonna go like that. Yeah. We should get this stuff. You gotta remember something. Jerry Jones had an opportunity to extend Jason Garrett in the offseason. He did not, and he was unapologetic about it. His attitude was, I'm holding everybody else accountable. Right. I'm gonna hold him accountable. He's never said anything else negative about Jason Garrett. Just that. How would I know that? Because that's exactly what the hell that man told me to my face. He sat up there and said, Stephen A., I hold everybody else accountable. I hold everybody else accountable. I gotta hold the coach accountable too. We're all accountable, including me.
Oh, he get an extension because he want to see what he gonna do this year. Jerry Jones want to win another Super Bowl. In his eyes, he looking like Jason Garrett is not the coach to get that job done. That's why he didn't extend his contract yet, because he's seeing you not the coach for this team to get us to that level. Like, I want to see what you're going to do before I extend you and give you money. He want to see, can he prove this year to take that team all the way to a championship? But I don't think so. He's not a good coach to me. I'm not against Jason Garrett, but it's just like he just holding the team back, man.
That's what he said, and he left it at that. All I'm saying is this. I was proud of Jerry Jones because he said, no, it ain't about you getting along, our relationship. I got love for you to hold on. I can't hold these players accountable and not the coach. They got to get it done. And I'm telling you they won't as long as Jason Garrett is coaching them. So that will not last. That will not last.
I think you're probably right. If he doesn't get it done this year, he's out. But I think he's going to get it done this year. And talk about blasphemy. You guys so disrespectful to Jason Garrett as if he hasn't had success. He has. He's had you go to the last 3 years, he's had the third most wins of any coach in the last 3 years.
What has he done for me lately? Like
the last 3 years. That's why I did that. He won a lot of football games. Like when you get in the playoffs, it's entirely different. It's a one.
What have he done to prove he deserved to be a head coach? What have he done? What, win 2 division titles? Yeah, that's good. But where is the banners at? Where is the Super Bowls at? He haven't done nothing to show that he deserved to be the head coach.
Random
random sample. Like this no, it's not about participation shows. It's about overreacting to a one-game random sample. I understand if Jerry Jones wants to move on, but Jason Garrett, let's not pretend like Jason Garrett has been trash. We measure coaches
he was trash.
We measure coaches by wins and losses, and he has had the third most wins of any coach in the last 3 years, in front of a lot of other names who you guys consider really good coaches.
Okay, I think what we're saying is he hadn't won
fourth most wins. I'm sorry, I got
he
that
hadn't
wrong.
won the big games. Like he's won games, but he hadn't won the games that we wasn't expecting him to win. Like all the games that we said, oh, he's gonna lose, he lost them.
So you talk about Jason Garrett.
Only game Jason Garrett won that nobody expected him to win was the regular season game they won against New Orleans and Dallas last year.
And
that's it.
And the last
three.
Hold on.
He's did exactly what we thought he was gonna do.
What about the 13 games he won with a backup quarterback when Tony Romo went down? We was expecting him to go at 13-3. Backup quarterback.
Hold on.
Your third round draft pick, Dak Prescott.
His name would be Dak Prescott.
That's fair.
Who, by the way, we acknowledge can ball a little bit. But let me be.
Like, yes, you know his name. It's like they saying, did he win any big games? No. He get to the playoffs, they fold. They need a new head man to lead that team so they could go deep and win a championship. He's not the coach for it. He's not the coach for it. Yeah, he can win some games. Where the big games at? Jerry Jones is looking for hardware. He ain't just looking for just to get in the playoffs. He looking to win championships year after year. But Jason Garrett is not your coach for it.
Very clear, because see, here's what you're missing.
13 games.
And this is why you should be ashamed of yourself. Because you see, we got to talk about the process, especially when we amongst each other as brothers.
Yeah.
The process is what we got to pay attention to, because y'all are talking about the job Jason Garrett has done overall. I'm talking about the fact he didn't even deserve the opportunity. When he was an offensive coordinator, he was getting paid as much as Wade Phillips, who was the head coach. He was the $3 million man, the coach in waiting. This is what he got, right? Now, let me ask you this question. In Big D, Dallas, coaching for Jerry Jones, back to back, 8-8 seasons, back to back, they lost the division crown and missed the playoffs each year, losing on the very last game of the season, and all 3 years, they didn't even lose to the same team. This ain't Toronto running into LeBron James. They lost to the Giants, the Eagles, and the Redskins.
Was we expecting them to win those games?
Excuse me.
Was we expecting them to win those games?
There was some expectation, at least a couple times. All I'm saying is this. Listen to this.
Okay.
You should have been fired.
It's not about you expecting to win. You gotta draw some plays to help your team to win, not keep leading them to 8-8 seasons after season after seasons. Like, you have to prove yourself. You deserve to be head coach. He should have been fired years ago. After all them little mishaps he had, he should have still had his job till now. It's like they ain't gonna take no next step until they get a new head coach. And I have nothing against Jason Garrett.
Then, if you were Jason Garrett, the fact is that he had Tony Romo, he had a crew, and they couldn't even make the playoffs.
No problem.
So when you talk about Jason Garrett, I'm saying, don't forget that. Don't forget that. And then, by the way, you got one playoff victory. You beat the Lions. And by the way, you probably robbed them on that game.
They beat the Seahawks last year.
Yes, they did.
They beat the Seahawks last year,
And they beat the Seahawks last year. I said,
but okay, that's why
last year.
it seems like your anger is aimed at the wrong person. Your anger should be aimed at your boy, the one you were just talking about. How much you just talking about?
He just challenged the relationship.
My buddy Jerry and Steven Jones, those are my boys. We gonna have some Budweisers together. And I don't drink, but we gonna have some Budweisers together.
Us as brothers sitting here talking about the opportunity that Jason Garrett got that he may not have deserved.
He didn't deserve.
You know who gave him that opportunity?
I understand.
That's that man. So maybe you need to holler at your buddy about treating people fairly. Don't tell me about it. Don't take it out on Jason Garrett.
Unlike you, I don't exercise in futility because I can't get rid of a billionaire owner. Seriously, if the
You don't gotta get rid of him, but you can get rid of him.
If that was the case, it would have been James Dolan. He'd been gone from the Knicks years ago. So understand, that's just an exercise of futility. All I'm saying is this, in all seriousness, Jason Garrett, when you look at the rosters that he has had available to him, along with his record,
he had some good roster. It just had to do with your coaching style. And his style is not working. It's ran out. It's time for a new staff in Dallas. That's the only way that team is going to take a big step.
the number of times he's missed the playoffs, even though he's made it 2 of the last 3 years with one playoff game in each of those times. The fact of the matter is he is underachieved. The fact of the matter is there are coaches out there that have been better than him, and the only reason he has kept his job is because Jerry Jones has a good relationship with him. That's a fact.
Next time you with Jerry Jones,
I did tell him,
and he drinking whatever he drinking, and you haven't
well, he wasn't drinking. He wasn't drinking at the time. He was around his family and loved ones. He was at the Super Bowl party. He was at the Super Bowl party. He ended up at the Super Bowl party.
Call him your buddy.
He's not my buddy.
He's not buddy. Tell him about his decision.
And then rip him up.
He didn't rip him up. He came on how much he loved him and Steve.
Excuse me. I sit up there and show you love. I'm ripping you apart right now. I mean, it happened. Here's the deal. The fact of the matter is, have I had this conversation with my buddy Jerry Jones? Of course I've had that conversation. Have I told him? Hell no. You should not give Jason Garrett an extension. You're damn right. Now that's not to say he listens to me. Wait, that guy. I'm not Michael Irvin or something.
Yeah, he gonna wait and see what he gonna do this year. If he don't do nothing this year, he's not getting extended. He's going to fire him and find him a head coach to get him what he wants. You're not just about to throw a bunch of money into a coach that's not getting that job done. Then they're going to look back at you like, why did I do that? That's a bad contract on him.
But the bottom line is this. Here's the reality of the situation. Jason Garrett is the Achilles heel for the Dallas Cowboys. And one of these days you're going to... Rob Marinelli can coach defense. We know that. We don't know what Kellen Moore can do as an offensive coordinator. We're about to find out. Jason Garrett was an offensive coordinator, became a head coach. You know what Jason Garrett is most famous for? You know where I'm going. He claps. He claps more than cheerleaders. He claps more than cheerleaders. That's fine. That's what he does.
Thank you so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights,